Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Hello everyone and welcome to Flash Season 2 Episode 15 review by yours truly, Joey Lacasse, and my dear friend Jacob Desitels.
How's it going?
This week is episode 15 titled King Shark. So, let's go over the episode recap that they always do at the beginning of the episode, like when everything flashes back. So what happened in the flashback part? The flash back part.
Well, so last episode, before episode 14, they were on Earth 2 trying to get everyone, trying to save Barry and get everyone else back to Earth 1.
Yes.
And then they accomplished that, but only because Killer Frost kind of sacrifices herself. We don't know her fate, what happened to her at the end.
She probably died.
Yeah, she probably died.
Because Zoom got away from her, so.
Yeah. And then they all get back to Earth 2. Barry, Cisco, as well as his daughter. But then Jay decides
he decides to just stand in front of the portal, and then Zoom's arm goes through him and pulls him into the portal.
Yeah.
And then the portal closes, and they're all like... And then the other recaps was King Shark going, Zoom wants you dead! Big surprise. And then Diggle's like, he goes so fast, though. How does he go that fast, man?
He's just awed by Barry. But then, so it opens up with them, like, trying to be like, we gotta get Jay back, and it starts up right after Jay got pulled through. Like,
he's not dead, he's not dead, he's not dead! No, maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll talk about it.
And then, let's not talk about the counterparts on Earth 2, because they don't want to, like, mess up they don't want to influence them to become like...
Because it's not their life, and it's not going to become their life, so there's no need to tell Caitlin that she was, like, evil and stuff, and she died, probably. And all that stuff. So just keep on living, don't tell anyone anything. And then, so then it goes to the aquarium that they had King Shark in with Argus. Because guess what? He's dead, and Argus took him to make him a weapon or something. And he's playing dead in the water. And then everyone's like, they're dead. And I was like, oh man! Well, might as well turn off all security and get him out of there without even checking to see if he's dead or not. And there was a Finding Nemo reference because the guy was like, hey, come on, Bruce. Bruce the shark from Finding Nemo. That was pretty good.
And then, great, Waller's fault. Now Jiggle and I are going to fix it because he breaks out. He's eating some people, like sharks do, I guess. And then
they were in the facility, and then the alarm started. I'm pretty sure, like, the entire facility was like an aquarium. And the alarm goes off, and Eli's like, oh no, the aquarium! And Diggle's like, you have an aquarium?! Because Lila's in charge of Argus now.
Yes.
She got Waller's job. Alright, first a fast guy, then a giant shark. What's up?
And then, no, Wally, you weren't the champ at the cup game.
Because he's like, man, I'm the fastest there ever was. No one can beat me.
So, just in that one scene, there were so many things, just Wally, like, I'm going to become Kid Flash.
I'm so fast.
You can't stop me.
Too fast, too furious.
And then Barry, Joe's like, come on, Barry, it's your turn. He's like, nah.
Because he's still going over everything that happened on Earth 2 in his head, seeing Joe die, all that stuff. He's like, I'm good, I don't want to play. And Wally's like, well, then you just suck.
Yeah, he doesn't like Barry for some reason.
Yeah.
That gets, it goes into that more later on in the episode.
Yeah. And then Jay dying is hitting Caitlin really hard, and she's been... ... cold.
Yes, she's been very cold, and Cisco knows that, and he wants to, like, tell her, but he doesn't want her to influence her to become...
Yeah, because Barry's like, did you tell her? He's like, no, man, I know how to keep a secret. Because stuff happens.
Yeah.
Alright, and then Killer Shark is alive. What? King Shark is alive. What?
And then...
big surprise. All he was talking about was how he has to kill Barry because Zoom wants him dead.
So he's going to continue with that now. And then there's a Jaws reference.
Cisco said it.
Yeah, Cisco must need a bigger flesh.
Yeah.
Then Lally got promoted and needs to clean up after Waller. because she got.
Because Waller had all these little projects going to make weapons and stuff.
Yes.
Zoom wants the Flash dead. Big surprise. This is the last one. Barry needs to end this because it's the last person from Earth 2 on Earth 1. He's like, I need to get this over with.
Yes. I feel like we should clear up something really quickly. If you don't watch Arrow, these are characters from Arrow that we're talking about.
Oh yeah, Diggle and Lila.
Diggle and Lila and Argus. It's one of the many secret organizations on Arrow.
Yeah.
And then Waller, she got killed, and then Lila is in trouble.
She got killed by something. I forgot what
she got shot in the head.
She got shot in the head by someone.
She's probably not dead because no one stays dead on Arrow or Flash.
Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. Anyway, no, on Flash people stay dead.
A little bit.
Well, most of the time.
Anyway.
All right. So Wells is being a lot nicer now. Maybe it's because Zoom is a dimension away and he can't get there. Like, he's always like, I'll help you guys, no problem.
Yeah.
Hey, can you find him? I'll get right on it. Instead of like, we gotta find Zoom.
Yeah.
Maybe, and then the guy's doppelganger that became the shark, maybe he's a shark.
Yeah.
Because he was a marine biologist. And he died during the particle accelerator explosion. Dealing with sharks or something. So maybe he became a shark too.
Yes. And
then Diggle was talking to Cisco. He's like, hey, Cisco, can you help me with my helmet? And Cisco's like, yeah, but they never mention what they need to improve.
And then in the next episode, next night, because Arrow comes back, Arrow is on after Flash next day, but then Diggle's wearing his helmet. It's not any different.
Yeah, but I think there's two improvements that his helmet needs. It's that one, he needs to be able to see through it.
Yes.
Because his face is just being blocked. And two, it needs to not look so dumb.
Yes.
So get on that, Cisco.
And then Kaylin being demanding, darn dude, she's acting frosty.
No, Barry wants to be all cool with Wally. He's
yes.
like, they're like, he just doesn't like you because you never spend any time with him. And he's like, yeah, because I kind of been on another planet.
Yeah.
And then, never mind, the King Shark doppelganger died because he over-mutated.
Yeah.
Because, like, it was like he was becoming King Shark, but then he just kept going and he just, like, kind of exploded, I think.
Probably.
Or something.
Like that.
Something like that. Alright. Caitlin being demanding, darn dude, she's acting frosty.
Yes. And then,
looking for that darn shirk.
They're looking...
Because they gotta find him.
Yes.
Because he's killing people, probably. And Barry's like, hey, Felicity never returns my phone calls. And Diggle's like, hey, she's paralyzed. Stuff happens in Star City, too. I'll tell her.
And then they found the shark.
Or the shark found them.
Yeah, because... Never mind. I was going to make a Jaws 4 reference, but I'm not going to go there.
Okay. Alright. And then Diggle is just going crazy about how fast Barry is. And Lila was like, he's fast. John, get over it. He's like, never. Never.
And then Barry being a smarty pants, but Wally ain't having any of that.
Yeah, because he's like, oh, we can do this to fix it. And Wally's like, I thought you were going to help me, and I was going to do it. He's like, I'm just trying to speed it up.
Speed it up.
Spoilers. And then... Oh, wait, hold on. No. They could just tell Wally so he knows that Barry has enough on his plate, besides stepbrothers.
Yeah, there's stepbrothers. So
yeah.
He even though he's giving his secret identity out to everybody, I think
it's not Wally yet.
Yeah.
They're like, Wally's part of the family, but he can't know.
Yeah.
Well, because the second he's gonna know, he's gonna be like, oh wait, how'd you do it? Totally gonna rent this abandoned warehouse and not tell any of you or let any of you inside to know what I'm doing, because it's gonna recreate the explosion.
Yeah.
To get super speed.
It's gonna go fast.
Yeah. And Cisco blows the whistle.
Yes.
And he tells Caitlin about her doppelganger. The one thing they promised to do in this episode.
And then, his name is Francisco.
Francisco! I never knew that.
I knew that, but I forgot. Cause
I just never knew that. Like, his name's Francisco.
Yeah.
Not just Cisco. Francisco. Like, oh, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Because Caitlin calls him that because he's like Francisco Ramon. What are you telling me?
And then, Caitlin can't become a metahuman because she doesn't have the metahuman gene. No, she can, probably. Bull poop. I'm sure that she can become a metahuman.
Yeah. And then, come on, Wells, let your daughter help you.
He's working on the board, and she's like, hey, let me help you. He's like, no, I got it. And she's like, you wouldn't let me help you over there, then you wouldn't let me live over there, and you brought me over here, and now you don't want me to help you? And he's like, okay.
I like that she's becoming more of a character now.
Yes.
Because she's
and not just screaming in a cage.
Yeah, that's all she was for the first half of season 2. But now, Barry wants to speed up the process because he is speed.
The more you know.
Yes.
This is gonna oh man, like Barry and Wally are arguing. This is gonna be an interesting relationship. Oh, shark rips off the roof.
Yes. Rips off the entire roof of
the house.
And then he knows the Flash is there because he can smell that.
He can smell the speed.
Yeah. And then,
which is interesting.
No more Zoom, no more home. Sorry, Shark Man. Because Barry, he's like, Wally, go upstairs, and Wally goes upstairs, and he runs outside in his Flash costume.
Well, no, he went upstairs and then he ran out the window.
Yeah.
Because he went up before Wally, and Wally just thought he was hiding under his bed the whole time.
Yeah.
So
he tells the shark. He tells King Shark that Zoom's that the breaches are gone, so he can't.
No more Zoom. He can't get home. Blah, blah, blah. Zoom's not going to kill him, but he's still pissed about something.
Yes.
And they should just tell Wally so he doesn't get all pissy at Barry. The prissiness is real. Because he's like, what, you're hiding under your bed? Like, you suck. And like, it got to the point where Wally was being so bad to Barry that Joe just yelled at him. He's like, hey, enough!
Yeah. That was a good joke.
Yeah.
But then, now Barry breaks and does
my name's
thing.
Joe.
Yes, I think they got the reference. But then they promise not to do this in this episode because Barry tells he tells Iris and Joe about their doppelganger.
And then he's like, oh yeah, because he hates me because the only reason his daughter's a detective is to pay for her husband's career. And she's like, we were married? Like, yes, you saw the newspaper article from the future. You two get married.
Yeah.
Duh. Like...
And then, I shouldn't tell you this, but I'm going to tell you this. That's what they were...
Yeah, that's pretty much what Barry's... Barry literally said, I shouldn't tell you, but over there, Joe died.
And you also sang. You had a beautiful voice.
Yeah, and Joe's like, oh!
Emotions are going to run wild with Barry and the fam.
Yeah, and then they reveal that the shark can smell the speed, and that's how he found Barry.
Smell the speed force.
And then they're talking about finding the shark, and they're like, we can find him with... passive electrolocation, and Diggle's like, passive electrolocation, man, that's a word. Like he just repeated the word, and that was the only contribution to that conversation that he put in.
The Flash writers kind of write Diggle a little bit differently than the Arrow writers do, but it's fine.
It's like Diggle's just there.
Yeah.
He's like, speed?
Yeah.
What?
Fast.
I don't get it. And then they do on one of the ocean bobbies, is that what they're called?
Yeah.
The ocean things.
The buoys?
Buoys.
Yeah.
They put a fake Barry on there with like something that would like make him think that it's Barry. But he doesn't fall for it. But I personally see Cisco and Jesse getting down together. I don't know. There's a little bit of flirty kind of thing going on.
That could happen.
Because Wells is like, you suck, Cisco. He's like, stop saying I suck. And then Jesse's like, you suck. And then he's like, man. He's like, everybody from Earth 2 cannot talk. And she's like, yeah, but you suck.
I think that's a very good prediction.
Yeah.
They probably will.
Probably something, because Kendra's gone.
Yeah.
In the future. Yeah, so Sharkman's not foolish enough to fall for the tricks.
They don't understand how the shark evades, so I would just wonder how he can keep up with Barry, because, he's just a shark.
He's just swimming, like...
Early on in the episode, he's like, you're fast, not as fast as I am in water.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense.
You just have muscles. Barry has electricity.
He can still run on water as fast as he runs on land.
Yeah, so all this stuff happens, and then Barry creates a cyclone around King Shark to trap him, and then electrocutes him with the water around him, because he does the lightning bolt throw from the speed.
Yeah.
Again.
And then they catch him, and then...
Yeah,
and then Diggle goes home, and he's just like, stop being so fast, I don't understand.
That's pretty much what happens. And then Barry vows to open the breach back to Earth 2 to get Jay back.
Yes.
But then we go over to Earth 2 and we just see the dude chilling in the cage and we don't know who that guy is yet. Yeah. Which I rewatched the episode and he is definitely white.
Yeah, I know.
He's 100% white. Because you can like see his neck and the side of his head.
Yeah. And then
and then the camera goes over and it's Zoom and he's carrying Jay's body. And what happens, Jacob?
And then he drops Jay's body on the floor, takes off his mask, and it's from the back at first, so I'm like, they're not gonna show it, they're just gonna like zoom
like
away.
like a teaser.
Yeah, and then it pans to the front, and it's Jay's face. And then he's like, this is a problem. And then it just ends right there.
But, okay, so how is Zoom Jay Garrick?
I know.
Like, I don't get it, because he's obviously not, because maybe they are like twins or something, because, like, Zoom is super, 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 super evil. Jay was actually trying to help Barry and actually fell in love with Cisco. Not with Cisco, with Caitlin. Their names start with C's, it's too confusing. But like, that's gotta be a different person and not just like a puppet. Because it's clearly not a speed barrage because he was actually carrying the other Jay's body.
Yeah, I know. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Maybe like Jay Garrick is a clone of Zoom, because Zoom was like, because his reaction was like, this is a problem, like I don't understand where this guy came from. Like that's what I got from that, because why wouldn't he say just like something else that I don't know, he seemed confused. That's what I got from it.
Yeah. But we also saw the flashback of Jay actually fighting Zoom. We saw a flashback of the Flash actually fighting Zoom on top of Roof.
Yeah.
Before he went back into Earth 1.
Yeah.
From the Velocity 7.
And
Velocity 7 or Velocity 6? That screwed up Jay.
It was Velocity 6 for
Velocity 6 that was.
Or no, it was 7.
It took away speed.
It was one of them.
It was a number. It was 6 or 7. But I don't know. It's just like, because they're clearly not the same person. It's not a whole Wells situation over again where Wells is just running really fast to make it look like there's both of them.
It could be that guy from Earth. It could be the Earth 1, Jay, but I don't know, like, because they... maybe he knew that they were looking for him on Earth 1, so he went over and, like, just, like, you know, took off his costume, was, like, there with glasses, just sitting down on a park bench.
And, like, just got the other Jay to stand there. Yeah. Henry Zolomon.
Yeah, something.
Got him to stand there and then killed him.
No, I'm saying that he is Henry Zolomon. That this Zoom is Henry Zolomon. And then
from Earth 2?
No, from Earth 1. And...
Well, no, but he's the Zoom from Earth 2?
No, that Henry Zolomon is Zoom from Earth 2, and he knew that Jay was, like, looking for his doppelganger on Earth 1, so he went over there and just, like, you know, took off his suit and put on some glasses and sat down on a park bench, just, like, posed there as, like, a regular guy. And then, I mean, I don't know, something's going on.
It's confusing. We'll find out. Hopefully we'll find out more in the next episode. But we are hitting the end of our time, and my name is Joey Lacasse.
Jacob Desita.
And we'll see you guys later.